Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to wind and set pocket watches. I was repairing a pocket watch earlier today and had a certain way of winding and setting it that made me think yeah, not everybody knows how some certain some pocket watches need to be set. So it's yeah, I'll do a video about it. So there are three different pocket watches here, and they have three different ways of winding and setting them. And we go from the oldest way to middle way to the newest way. Um, so yeah, and um, basically we're going to start also talking about how do I determine the way it has to be done, because you can break some pocket watches if you do it the wrong way. So, first of all, this one has a crown. Oops. This one also has a crown, but this one, it lacks a crown. So how does one set a pocket watch like that? Well, I'm going to show you because I'm going to start with this one. So let's get this out of the way. So it doesn't have a crown, so yeah, you need to open it up at the back. Usually there's like one of those lips that makes it easy. You pop that one open and it reveals two holes. It also says that this one contains 15 rubies and it has a serial number, and it also says the brand. So normally with pocket watches like this you get one of those keys. And basically the middle hole is to set the time. So if you turn it like this, then you can set the time. So if I show it, I'm turning the key now, and there we have it. We are now setting the time of the pocket watch. This is the oldest way because it's also the easiest way. It's not very complicated and it also never breaks. Normally, with the same key, you can wind the mainspring, but this key is too big. That's why there are two keys with this pocket watch, and this one allows me to wind it. So, and we are at the end. So that's how these watches work. Like I said, you don't have a crown. Pop it open at the back, and there's you first have this cover, and underneath, if I can get it open, let's get the knife out. Underneath you have the rest of the watch. So you can see you're just turning this gear around, like the axle inside the gear, to set it, and yeah, here just winding it, very easy. No need for complicated stuff to switch in between it like in modern watches. So yeah, that's it. You don't have to remove it unless you want to take a look, but I recommend you closing that cover back to keep dust out. So let's close this one up, and then let's get to the next way. This watch, well, it's not really, it's only half of a pocket watch. I did not have a pocket watch that worked like this in one piece. So yeah, I put something together. But you get the idea anyways. So, this one has a crown, but it has this little button here. So, basically on pocket watches like this, you turn on this crown to wind the mainspring, and then if you want to adjust it with one finger, and basically with your fingernail you go into the little divot here, and then if you turn, you can set the time of the pocket watch. That's basically how they work. The danger with pocket watches like this is if you would treat it like a normal watch and you would pull on the crown to set it, then you would pull it right out. And you can damage things on the inside. So, if you have a watch like this, pocket watch like this, and you have the little divot here, then don't pull on it. Because if you pull on it, you will break stuff. That's why it's important to know which watch you have in front of you. And then there's this one. This one has some specialties, like if you push the crown, then it pops open. Very fancy. And this is a pocket watch that works like any normal watch these days. In order to adjust it, you can just pull the crown out. And that's it. I'm not going to spend much time on this one because you probably all know how this one works. But yeah, that's the evolution of the winding and setting of pocket watches. At first you had the keys, then they did this thing here with the little button, which eliminated the need for holding around keys, and then eventually they went to this system which we still use today in watches. I do want to point out that the system used in this one is not the same as we use in modern day watches, but it is the same functionality wise, and that is what counts for most people. I will do, if I have the time for it and it comes up in one of the repairs, I will show those two systems in more detail in later videos. However, that's not much to show, so I don't think I will do that one in the next video. But these two I will definitely do in the future if they pop up, and I will put the links down in the description if I do so. So yeah, that was it for this video. I do want to point out again that, just for safety, if you have one with a little divot here, do not pull on the crown, you will break stuff. And for the rest, I hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!